Hello, my name is Michael Roble. I have spent 30 years in the industry working for every business unit from municipal to steel mills to oil and gas, and these videos are my way to show people of various levels how to use Revit and even toss in lessons learned from projects over the years. With that said, let's get to it. Hello, in this video I'll be discussing Revit wall structure makeups like layers, wall layer functions, sweeps, reveals, things like that. So let's start with the backbone of the wall, the structure function. This is your load-bearing material. Think concrete, CMU, or steel studs, or wood studs, whatever. It's assigned priority 1, and it defines the core boundary of the wall. Revit uses this layer to determine how walls join and align in plans and section views. Here you can see I have the masonry units. The next option you have is a substrate. It's also part of the core. It's priority 2 and acts as a base for finishes like plywood or gypsum sheathing. While it's not structural, it's essential for clean joins and accurate material takeoffs. Outside the core, we have the thermal air layer. This is priority 3 and includes insulation and air gaps. It doesn't affect structure, but it's key for thermal performance and energy modeling. Now let's talk finishes. Finish 1 is your exterior facing layer. Brick veneer, siding, or even wallpaper or paint. It's priority 4 and sits outside the core. It wraps around inserts like doors and windows, giving your wall that polished look. Finish 2 is your interior facing layer. Drywall, plaster, or tile. It's priority 5 and the lowest and also wraps at inserts. These layers don't affect joins, but they're crucial for visual detailing and material schedules. Finally, we have the membrane layer. This one's unique. It allows for a 0 thickness and it doesn't affect geometry or joins, but it's perfect for modeling waterproofing or vapor barriers. Revit includes it in material takeoff so you can track coverage without having to manipulate wall dimensions. Understanding these functions and their benefits helps you build smarter, cleaner, and more accurate models. Whether you're detailing for construction or prepping for energy analysis, layer functions are the key. There is also a function that is available to you to use under the wall type. So if you select this wall, and you can see the type up here. This is CMU with insulation and brick. If you hit edit type, there's a function right here. This is mostly used for categorization, whether it's to filter out things for a schedule or it's to make graphical representations on a plan view, something. Your options are, under the functions, you can categorize it as an interior wall, exterior wall, foundation, retaining wall, soffit, or core shaft wall. If you ever want to use the same type, but you want one to be an interior and one to be an exterior, you would have to duplicate that type and set one of them for one and the other one for the other. Tip though, if you do that and you have to duplicate a type, make sure you add in your type name what the difference is. Now this goes hand in hand with the video for wall justifications and behaviors. But if you click on this wall here, you can see where that dot's at, and that is dictated by where you set your justification. So your options here are wall centerline, core centerline, finish face exterior, finish face interior, core face exterior, core face interior. So as you know that this here's your core boundary right here for the CMU, which means if you were to go core face exterior, you could see where the dot goes. It goes to the outside of the CMU, and when you're drawing this stuff, if you set it for that, you can now draw based on the outside dimensions of the CMU, irregardless of what kind of non-core layers you have out there, which is very handy. If you were to set this here for finish face interior, it's going to look for whatever's on the inside of the wall, the most inside layer. If you were to set this for finish face exterior, it's going to go out here to the outside of your brick. If you hit this for wall center line, it's just going to pick the middle of the geometry. This one here really doesn't do you very well if you're messing with multiple layers. If it's a concrete wall and that's all it is, it's beneficial. If it's a stud wall that's got maybe gypsum on both sides and they're equal, then it might help you. But if you have like a one-sided wall like this where you have your core layer and only have entities to the outside of it, this will not help you. Thank you for watching my video. Be sure to like and subscribe. There'll be a lot more videos coming.